What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my motherfucking channel. It's your girl Samantha. And we're back with another video. Hello. I'm gonna be answering everyone's questions. I have them all written down here. I know that everybody's eager to know. You guys ask me every single time I go live on TikTok about my daughter's quinceañera. So here I am to answer all those questions, everything that you want to know about her quinceañera. Hopefully it's everything. I mean, I did ask on my IG, like, to ask me questions about what you guys wanted to know. So hopefully you guys asked all the questions that you wanted to know. Okay, I'm just going to read down the list because I honestly just wrote everybody's questions down. It's not in no specific order. And I'm just going to get right into the video and jump into it, okay? Also, if you don't agree with certain things, it's okay. Just keep it to yourself because I know there's going to be one specific question that someone's not going to agree with. Actually, a lot of people are not going to agree with that one, but we'll get to it. Anyways, let's start off. My daughter's birthday is December 9th, and she turns 15 December 9th of 2025. We are choosing to have her quince in August because her quinceañera is in Mexico. We did not want her to miss a lot of school, and everybody was like, oh, well, why don't you do it during winter break? The tickets to fly down there during winter break are like triple the amount, so there's just like no way. So we decided to have it in August, and then people were saying that it was bad luck to have her quinceañera before her actual quince, but I don't really believe in that. Her quinceañera is in August. We have not announced the date yet, so you are still going to be left with a cliffhanger on that one, but the date will be announced soon. The quinceañera is in Mexico, where my husband's from, La Piedad, Michoacan, and that's where we decided to do it. The color of her quince and her dress is rose gold, and pale pink. Those are the colors she chose. Someone asked if she was still gonna have the Spider-Man theme quince, and the answer is no. Her dad did not let her because he said that he just really thinks that was kind of like boyish. So he really just wanted it more girly. Melanie already dresses kind of tomboyish as it is, and he's already having like, my husband's already having a hard time thinking and imagining what his daughter will look like in a dress. He just said, please, just for that day, pick girly colors. So those are the colors she chose. She chose them on her own. And her theme of her quince is butterflies. So that is what the theme is. There's gonna be butterflies everywhere. That's the like envision, right? To have butterflies everywhere. Another question is, she gonna have damas, or is she gonna have chambelanes, or is she gonna have both? So she's not having no damas. In my opinion, I think quinceañera should be, I don't know, I'm not like throwing shade or anybody who has damas, but in my opinion, damas kind of take away a little bit of the shine. Melanie's also very much, she wants to be the star, you know? I'm a star. So yeah, she just didn't want damas. And chambelanes, so she is having chambelanes. We are renting chambelanes. That is another reason why we are choosing to do it in Mexico, because we will have to go probably like 3 weeks before her quince so she can practice all the dances. They're actually already currently practicing dances. They're just gonna infiltrate her when she gets to Mexico, and so pretty much the only person that has to learn how to dance is Melanie, which Melanie is a super fast learner, so I don't think she's gonna have a problem learning the dances. So the chambelanes are already practicing as we're speaking, you know, like they're already on it. And then she's having 5 chambelanes, because 5 and 1, 15, you know, yeah, typical. So she wanted 5 chambelanes. Next question is, when will she be getting her dress? So me and Melanie actually have a trip coming up this coming week. We're leaving on the 30th of March. We're going to be down there for a week and a half. So we'll leave March 30th at night. We'll arrive on March 31st, and then we'll be there for a week and a half. She will be getting her dress. She will be getting her dress probably on the 4th of April. She'll be trying it on and everything, and we'll be basically we'll have to finish to pay it and all that. I'm super excited for her dress, you guys. Her dress is being custom made. She designed pretty much her own dress. She took about 4 different dresses, took what she liked out of each dress and made it into one dress basically. So I'm really excited. I hope that we don't get disappointed, because you just never know when things are being custom made. You have this high expectation and envision, and hopefully they meet that. A person that we went to, they're amazing. Like, she has a whole team, so they're amazing at what they do. So I have high hopes for how her dress is going to turn out. Someone asked if you guys were going to be able to see her dress, and the answer is no. No one's going to be allowed to see her dress until the day of her quinceañera. Other than like family and stuff, but like everyone else will have to wait until her quinceañera to see her dress. Just know it's going to be a really big dress. It's going to be a really beautiful dress, and I'm excited for it. I really am. What will her nail what will her nail design be? Obviously, she's going to have like some type of butterflies. I don't know if she's going to do like a pink color or a gold color yet. She's still trying to decide on that part, but I know she probably is going to get some butterflies like on there. What type of cake is she having? So she originally wasn't going to get a cake because we have a party planner, and that party planner includes dessert. And we were like, why would we want a cake if we're already having dessert? But she really wants a cake, obviously, to blow out her last candles, as in like before she turns into a woman or whatever. We don't know what her cake is going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be tres leches because that's like her favorite type of cake. But I don't know like the flavors yet. I know that she might add choco flan on one of the layers. I don't know. We don't know yet about the cake, but she is getting a cake. It's going to be like a smaller cake though, not too big. Who's doing her hair? We don't know yet. My husband does have a cousin who her daughter does hair. And so I was thinking about asking her. I haven't asked yet. She's also on this Mexico trip that we're going. We are doing her photo shoot. So we're gonna have to find someone to do her hair for her photo shoot as well. So that we'll figure that out. Who's doing her makeup? Me. I'm going to do her makeup. We have already established that she's probably better at doing her brows than I am, because I'm not that great at doing her brows, to be honest. And she just has naturally thick, beautiful eyebrows. So I have no eyebrows, so it's different when I'm working with my eyebrows and her eyebrows. So we're still practicing different looks on what to do for her quinceañera, and hopefully we'll come up with a look that she likes that matches her like dress and stuff. So we'll see. But I'm going to be doing her makeup. Next question. Will she be having surprise dances? Yes. She's going to be having a waltz and 2 surprise dances. Her waltz is going to be Wildflower by Billie Eilish. One of her surprise dances is going to be La Quebradora. And her other surprise dance is going to be a mix of like, is it called the Wapango? No. I think that's how you say it. And like hip hop, and I don't know, like some type of like mix. It's gonna be a mix. We don't know yet because we told the Chambelán director to kind of do his thing, and just like we kind of trust him. So whatever he decides what kind of mix that's what it will be, I guess. Is she gonna be having a mother, daughter, and a father? Yes. So she's gonna be having a father-daughter dance and a mother daughter dance. Someone said if she was gonna have a siblings dance, but I already asked them and they're like, no, we don't want to have a siblings dance. And so I was like, I really wish that they would, because I'm like, girl, like, you know, dance with your brothers. But I don't know. I don't know if that's happening. They were like, ew, like, you know, like, So we don't know. But yes, mother-daughter dance, father-daughter dance. Yes. Is she gonna be having misa? No. So we are not very religious people. We do believe in God and everything, and but we just don't really have a religion. So she won't be having misa, but she will just be having the party. So yeah, no misa. One of the questions was, is she gonna crown her cousin? So the plan was, we're not gonna tell her cousin. I think it's just gonna be a surprise. But we were planning to surprise her cousin, since she's the next quinceañera in the family, to surprise her by like basically crowning her as the next quinceañera. I don't know if that's still in the mix. That's the plan, right? But we'll see. Things can change. What is the family wearing? So I do not know yet what the heck I'm wearing. I've tried on many dresses and I don't like any of them. I'm still trying to figure out what dress to wear. But I definitely want to like have a little bit of matching colors to Melanie. Not like obviously to the point where I'm like stealing her shine, you know, but like, I don't know, something like maybe like a rose gold color. I'm still deciding. The boys are going to be, my husband already has like a shirt he has picked out, and he I don't know if he's gonna wear like a tux thing or just like a really nice shiny rose gold or gold shirt. He saw it on Amazon, but something like that. We're trying to see if we can find the boys something similar. If not, they will probably just get like a pale pink Ariat shirt. I don't know if you guys seen the video. I'll post it and link it somewhere right here, of her 6th grade graduation. And the boys basically dressed in a red, her 6th grade graduation was like literally mini quinceañera. But the boys dressed up like vaquerito, and they had like a red Aria shirt with sombrero and botas and a black pair of pants. And a lot of people were coming for me saying, well, why doesn't the boys and your husband wear tux? And I'm just going to say this, like, wear what you're comfortable with. And I'm going to be honest, I don't see my husband wearing a tuxedo, and I don't see my boys wearing a tuxedo. It's just like, that's not it for us. So I really like the vaquero vibes. And so I was telling my husband that I want him in a sombrero because that man look good on sombrero, but also like just botas, vaquero vibes, you know. And so we were thinking about, if we couldn't find a shiny or pretty shirt for the boys, we were just gonna do like a pale pink Ariat shirt, similar to like for her 6th grade graduation, and some black pants and some botas and sombrero. So that's the plan for them. The family, I don't really know, the rest of the family, I really don't know what they're wearing. And then the question is, how does she feel that it's not going to be in the States and that it's going to be in Mexico? She obviously feels some type of way, but the way that Melanie wants her quinceañera, we were just not going to be able to afford it here in the States, and doing it in Mexico gave us that option. Also, the main reason we did do it in Mexico is because my family is able to fly down there, and my husband's family cannot fly up here for obvious reasons. So that is why we chose to do it in Mexico. But if Melanie does good and we save up enough money, we will have like a little mini quinceañera here for her and her friends when it's her birthday in December. Another question was, will her friends be going? Her friends are more than welcome to go, but again, it's in Mexico, and I don't think a lot of parents are gonna want to let their kids just fly to Mexico. And they would also have to like find a hotel. There is very safe hotels down where my husband's from. People have this misconception of Mexico that it's not safe, but it's literally just like here. You know, like there's bad things that happen here too. So just stay out of bad harm and you won't get harmed. So that is what I tell her. I was like, your friends are more than welcome to come. But if they can't, they can't. We'll figure something out so that she can enjoy her friend's company when it is her actual birthday. Am I YouTubing her quince? No. I am there to enjoy her quince. I'm obviously gonna probably do some TikToks and stuff, but I really don't want to I don't want to get lost in my phone during such a special occasion. I will be setting up a live stream. I won't be interacting, obviously, but it will be set up and you guys will be able to watch it. And we do have a videographer and a photographer that's going to be recording everything, and he's going to be basically putting a 3-minute clip for me, and I will be posting that clip, which is like a summary of everything. But I will be having a live stream that day. Next question is, will you allow her to drink on her quince? I don't honestly see a problem with her having like 1 or 2 drinks. I know people are going to come for me, but I really don't see a problem with it. Like, obviously she's not going to get like hammered. 1 or 2 drinks is not that bad. Like, girl, live it up. It's your quince. What food will be served? Okay, so when we went to Mexico last year, we basically went with the party planner. He had us try out a bunch of foods, and then we chose the food. I don't remember all of them. I'm going to be 100% with you. So it's a 4-course meal, and each course will have 2 options. The 2 options will be served just unanimously. Like, they'll be just like, okay, here's your plate, you're not going to be able to pick, but if you don't want that plate and you like the other person's plate and that person likes your plate, you guys can switch, whatever. But there will be 2 different options for each course. I know that the appetizer, one of them is like a smothered chimichanga looking type burrito with poblano peppers and some type of creamy sauce. It was so delicious when I tell you we tried that. And then the other option for the appetizer is, it's kind of similar, but it's like a red sauce. I honestly, it's just something similar, but like a red sauce. The main course meal, one of the meals is like a type of ham. with some type of Jamaica sauce, and it's like mashed potatoes with some veggies. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people were coming for me and talking about, why don't you just have traditional food? Because we don't want traditional food. Melanie, they gave us some traditional food options, and Melanie didn't want that. And it's Melanie's Quince. So I think people will like what she picked. Do I think that they're gonna be like a little taken back? Yes, because a lot of my husband's family is very much traditional food type people. But I think the choices that Melanie made were really good. The other option is some type of like steak. It also has some type of sauce on it with some veggies, and I think that one had mashed potatoes as well. I think the ham one had like yams, and then the steak one had actual mashed potatoes. I have to ask the party planner again, but I'm pretty sure. And then for the dessert, one of the options is, I believe it is a corn bread based type of flan or something. I can't remember. The one I'm most excited about, and I'm just like, it's a fried arroz con leche churro, like type thing. So basically it's arroz con leche, and it has like this batter over it, and it's like fried, and then it has like cinnamon and sugar on top. When I tell you I tasted that, I've never tasted a dessert like that. That was so freaking good. I was like licking my fingers. So good. For the fourth course, that will happen at the end of the night. It's called a Cena de Desvelados. I think that's how you say it. And her option for that was like hamburgers and stuff. And Melanie's like, I don't want that. I want like fruit. And she was thinking about having sopa maruchan, like just very Melanie, you know. And so I think sopa maruchans and like stuff like that is like very her. And so we're thinking like that's the plan, is for the fourth course is to have that, like a bunch of fruit and like chile and, you know, like stuff like that. So that's what we're having for food. We also will be having a open bar for 4 hours. It's literally like, it's an actual bar. Like we'll have bartenders and everything. Also for the kids, there will be nannies for the kids for I believe it's like 4 hours that they're going to be there for her to do her dances, finish her dances, everything. Because if I see one fucking kid on that dance floor, you're getting kicked out, because why are you not controlling your kid? I don't know why, but it's one of my biggest pet peeves when people fucking let their kids just run around. Like literally, why are you letting your kids run around? No. So we will be having nannies for the time being of like her dances and stuff. And they will be having like face painting, activities for the kids, and the kids will be getting more like kid-friendly food, like pizzas and hot dogs and stuff like that. So that will be fun. I'm excited. So her horse entrance, I know I've talked about this. So her plan was to have a horse for her entrance. She wants to be on the horse going into the hall with mariachi behind her. So she's having mariachi. That is the envision, but we are still having a hard time finding a horse, because you have to find, one, a trained horse, and two, a horse that's trained with a trainer so that the trainer can walk the horse. Because obviously if a horse doesn't know the environment, you know, that it becomes dangerous. So if for whatever reason we cannot get the horse for the entrance, she will have a horse carriage that like drops her off in the front, and then we'll have mariachi behind her as she enters. So that's her entrance for that. Will we be having padrinos and madrinas? Ooh, so I don't see a problem with having madrinas and padrinos, but if you're having madrinas and padrinos for like every single thing, like if you're having like 50 padrinos, I have my own opinions on that. I'm just gonna stay quiet, but I feel like maximum 10 padrinos, like, and it has to be like super close family, because why the hell are you asking the aunt of a cousin? Like, because then you know what happens? They end up flaking. They don't do, like, no. So we only have very close people who are padrinos to a couple of things. Like, honestly, I think it's like 7 things that we're having padrinos for or something like that. Maybe 10. Like I said, 10 max. But yeah, I don't, yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that. What is her baile sorpresa fit? She does not have a baile sorpresa fit exactly, like, we haven't bought it yet, but her envision is, she wants, my mom is going to make her some custom Air Forces, And she wants to have like maybe like some bell bottom flared jeans with like a shirt and a bucket up belt, and maybe yeah, something similar to that, like jeans. She doesn't like really like the little flary girly stuff, so I don't know, we don't know yet, but that's the plan. Another question was, is your family going? So my family did plan on going, but my sister decided to get pregnant. I'm so happy for her. I'm glad I'm happy to be an auntie and everything. My sister's actually due a day before Melanie's quinceañera. So she will not be going. Her man will not be going. That's obvious reasons. My brother Angel and his fiance are most likely not going because their wedding is literally like a month after, and they're getting a lot of things put together. I wish they would go, but again, that's up to them. And then my brother Alex and his girlfriend are planning to go. My mom still doesn't know if she's gonna go. She's dealing with other things. My grandma is supposed to go, but I'm not sure. It's just a lot going on. Yeah. So I'm honestly, it's whatever. I know that my husband's some of my husband's friends from work are going. They're gonna be flying out, so that will be fun. And then my husband also has a couple of friends like located in other locations in Mexico that are gonna be attending. I also have siblings, my biological siblings. I don't know if they're going, from my biological dad. I don't know if they're going yet. I haven't really asked. So I guess we'll see. The guest list right now is like 120. We only paid for 90 spots, but obviously if there's actually 120 people going, we'll pay for those spots, because with the party planner you pay for spot and it's expensive. So we'll get to that in a minute though. But yeah, I don't know who and who's all going quite yet. I mean, I have an idea, but yeah. Will she be having banda? So she's going to be having mariachi, banda, and DJ. She's having all three. So yes, she will be having banda. Banda will be playing from 9 to 11, I believe. And that's when the fourth course will be served, like when banda's playing. So that will be fun. English or Spanish music, both. We're going to probably have both, but obviously more Spanish. I mean, yeah, that would be like the right thing. But obviously, like, we'll have some, some English music, like twerking music. And then someone literally asked, what would you do if she got pregnant before her quince? And the answer to that question would be, I would turn that quince into a wedding renewal, like vow renewal with me and my husband, if that happened. At that point, I would make the party for me and my husband. But I don't think that's happening. So yeah. What is the budget? And the budget was $10,000, and we have almost tripled the amount. So Melanie makes money on social media, and she offered to help pay for some of her quinceañera, which is so amazing of her. And so she's done a really great job at helping at what she wants, because Melanie wanted an extravagant quinceañera. So Melanie, is paying for some of her quinceañera. So that's amazing of her, and I'm super proud of her. And then the last question before I get to the money breakdown of what we spent on what. This last question is going to burst some people's bubbles. I know it is. Because I've said this before and people get so like, agitated when I say this. So one of the top questions that I get is her quince an open invite? And when I tell you guys the answer, don't get your panties in a ruffle. Just listen, okay? So the answer to that is yes, it will be an open quince, but you will have to pay for your spot. We are paying about $95 per spot. And we are asking $75 if you want to come. If you are in Mexico, in La Pia, Michoacan, or in Michoacan, and you would like to come, you can come, but you have to pay $75 to go. And that is only for people who obviously we do not know. Obviously for family and friends, we're not like making them pay for their spot. But yeah, people who are like followers and supporters and, I know someone said, well, if you don't know these people, why would you invite them? And we invite you to share this journey with Melanie and to have fun with us and to chill with us and hang out with us and experience the fun. And we're giving that opportunity. And then I know other people were concerned about our safety, and trust me, we will be having security, you guys. Like, don't worry. Like, I'm not too worried about that. And like, I don't think people would like pay that type of money to just like mess around, in my opinion. But obviously, like, we're going to be having security and everything's going to be like good. So yes, it's open invite. If you're in Michoacan around that time, or in Mexico around the end of August, you're more than welcome. You just have to pay $75, and it is per person. So if you come with your mom, your daddy, your grandma, whoever, they will all have to pay $75. And those $75 will have to be paid 3 weeks in advance so that I can reserve your spot with the party planner, and it will be non-refundable. So if you don't show up, you don't show up, because at the end of the day, I still have to pay for that spot. So, yeah, that is the answer to that question. Hopefully no one gets like too offended with the answer, but, to say the least, it's, I don't know you guys. I love you guys. I love my supporters, but I don't know you at the end of the day, So it's just like more of a security burial thing. Like, okay, you're gonna pay, that means you really want to hang out with us and you really want to enjoy this time with us, and that includes like the whole experience. So because I know some people were like, well, what if we go after the food? And it's like, that's not, you either go for the whole experience, or I'd rather you just not go, because I want you there to experience everything with us, So yeah, that is the answer to that. I will have more on that later on when it gets closer to August. Like, we still have like about 4 months to go. So, I mean, 4 months is going to go really fast, not going to lie. But once we get to like probably the end of July, I'll probably make an announcement about that on TikTok or something, somewhere, Instagram, somewhere, about that. So, all right. So here's the breakdown of everything that we've paid for. A lot of the things are still not accounted for because we have not bought these things yet. So so far, what is accounted for is about $23,400. So the haul, we paid 30,000 pesos. So give or take, the dollar is really good right now, but when we put a down payment for everything, it was not that great. This was last year and the dollar was like 17. So these prices do not reflect on today's dollar, if that makes sense. So the haul was $1,700. I'm just going to say the dollars in USD because I know a lot of you guys don't know the conversion of pesos. So I'm just going to say the USD conversion. So the haul is 1,700. The party planner was 9,500, but we only reserved 90 spots. So we will have to pay about maybe, depending on how many more people we're adding, family wise, that doesn't include like if someone wants to go outside, but probably another $2,000 to $3,000, because that's only for 90 people. We did it that way because it's easier to put on people than take off people. Does that make sense? So we just did the contract for 90 people, but it's obviously going to be more. So we will have to pay more later on. So 9,500, give or take, probably 12,000 in total for the party planner once we add everybody. So that, like, just add another 3,000, I guess, 2,000 to 3,000 to the total. Anyways, moving on. The ring was $175. My husband's aunt got that. The bracelet was $765. My husband's aunt got that. The necklace that she wants and has, we're looking for a madrina for. Hopefully one of my family members want to help, but it's $440. The dress was $1,700, which is, I believe, so good for a custom made dress. Like, that's actually really good. My husband, oh my god, why did I have my dog? My brother Alex, he put $500 towards the dress, so he helped. So like, again, we're not asking everybody to like pay the full thing on things, but if family members want to help with anything, it helps, The DJ was 2,000. The banda was 700 for 2 hours. The videographer was 1,600, and the chambelanes we have to pay for their spot to eat as well. So it came down to $1,170. The cake was $200. Well, give or take $200. My husband's brother is getting that. The invitations were $225. My husband's sister is getting that. The mariachi was $200 for 1 hour, and my mother-in-law is getting that. My mom's making the custom Air Forces, which is like $150. The picture location where Melanie's taking her pictures was $80. So we actually, that is not actually including travel. So travel wise, it would probably be another $100 or more, give or take $100 to $150 for travel, because it's an hour and a half away, because we're driving to Guanajuato on April 7th, where that's when her picture, that's where we're doing her pictures. And it's like in a rancho, and she's gonna do it on a horse. It's gonna be so beautiful. She chose that over the castle because she really wanted to take pictures on a horse. So yeah, which $80 is not that bad for a picture location plus the horse. Not bad at all. The flights are give and take $2,600. So we have not bought our flights yet. We need to do that soon. But yeah, I'm gonna say $26,000 to $30,000 is what the flights are gonna cost round trip for me, my husband, and our kids to go to Mexico and fly back. So that total, give or take, right now it's written down as 23,000, but give or take, it's probably like 26 to 27,000 with everything else, you know. And then things that we haven't accounted for is like her cojín and zapatillas. We haven't got that yet. Her baile sorpresa outfit, we haven't bought that yet. The family fits, we haven't bought those yet. Her horse, because we don't know about her horse yet, but that will probably be another $300 probably. Her hair and her nails aren't going to be that much, so I'm not too worried about that, but that hasn't been accounted for. Her sign book hasn't been accounted for, and her recuerdos have not been accounted for. If I'm missing anything, like if you had a quinceañera and I'm missing anything that you guys think that I'm missing, let me know. The party planner is in charge of the bar, the alcohol, the food, the decorations. So he's pretty much in charge of everything that's inside the hall and food wise, and alcohol wise. So I don't have to worry about any of that. They have all that under control. That's why I'm paying him, because I don't want to stress about that, you know? So yeah, that is everything, you guys. I don't know if I missed anything, but if I did, I guess ask me in the comments and I'll just comment back and answer the questions. But hopefully that answers everything. That was a really long video. So have fun. I love you guys so much. And thank you guys for supporting. Make sure you guys subscribe. And I love you. Bye.